Yo, what's up, digital empire builders, ultimate hustlers? Listen, we're talking how to build a media empire from scratch. This is another installment of behind the scenes of me building I Hustle Media Group LLC. And today I want to talk about some of the paperwork that needs to get done and a little known source that I've been using over the years to help me with some of this stuff. I'm going to share that with you guys today, and hopefully you see some value in it, and also maybe even want to grab it, because it's one of the ways that you can support this channel by purchasing some of the things that I'm an affiliate of. So hustle on in here, click that like button, click that share button. If you have not already, comment the name of your business and or your brand, and let's get to it. All right, so I am laying the foundation of I Hustle Media Group. It is the new company that we are building as a family around here, and it is going to basically be the umbrella company where all of my brands ultimately live, especially those in the media space. So the Cortez Hustle Show, the St. Louis Hustle Podcast, some of the new shows that I'm doing with my sons. You guys are gonna love when I introduce you guys to them. But as I stated in the introductory video to this series, just breaking down the step-by-step process and all of the things that I'm going through before I start building out the website. I wanted to share with you some of the important assets that you need, and one of the sources that I've been using for years. And I don't talk much about this anymore, but it is still a great membership, and it is helping me now more than ever as it relates to what I need to do to get I Hustle Media Group fully up and running. So let's see who we have hanging out with us today. What's up? Angela Alexander is in the building. Double A. Thank you for tuning in. So I Hustle Media Group is the media and advertising company that we are building, and we're going to be using media, all of the shows and those sorts of things, to help small businesses have places to share their advertising, and also a place for other creators, producers, directors, script writers to have a place to display some of their works without having to move to Hollywood, right? We're doing that all right here in the Show Me State, right here in St. Louis. But I wanted to share with you guys a couple main things. In 2021, I filed the LLC for I Hustle Media Group, and I use this tool to create an operating agreement. And I'm going to share that with you because some of you guys are thinking about starting LLCs and you need operating agreements. You don't know where to turn. But also, as I started looking at getting prepared for building the website for I Hustle Media Group and some of the products and services, I realized that I also need privacy policy and terms and conditions. And I'm going to show you a source that people may be surprised that you can get this kind of stuff from. And because I promoted this company in the past, it's called MWR, Make Wealth Real. So let me just show you what it is and how I'm using this to build my business and all my brands. So MWR Financial is a company that helps with cash flow overall, right? So when I need to prepare my taxes, I have accountants and CPAs that I can talk to on demand about questions about my write-offs and all of that kind of stuff. They got a bill negotiation team that helps me shred my bills. And then multiplying my cash flow through investments. Also, I'm an affiliate of this product, so I can market it to other people and make some money. But also, debt elimination is huge. As you're building a company, you want to minimize your personal debt and learn how to leverage commercial debt in terms of financing for your business and that kind of stuff, and building business credit, getting access to business funding. The easiest way to see this, let me blow back up to full screen so that you guys understand this. There's a lot of people online talking about building business credit without a personal guarantee, and you absolutely want to do that. But still, those same people will tell you that the absolute fastest way to build business credit is with a personal guarantee if you have great personal credit. Well, I also use them to help me get negatives removed off my credit score. And they got some other tools and resources that help me improve my overall credit. Personally, and some of the things that we're going to be talking about in this series is what you need to do to prepare your business credit. Now, I've got about 6 or 7 trade lines for local biz marketing pros or Thornton Online Marketing, which is my marketing agency. But this is a completely new company that I'm building from scratch. So I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm doing to position this company to get access to funding and build its own business credit in this arena as well. But one of the little known resources that MWR Financial offers, and this membership is $100 a month, right? And what I do with everything that I purchase, I figure out, okay, if it's going to cost me $100 a month, and I know y'all saying, Cortez, I can't afford a monthly fee. That's why I'm an affiliate, because if I refer 5 people to it, then mine is free. So think about that. Anything that I do, that I promote, tools and resources I need, there's always a tool that does the job with an affiliate component to it. I call that prosumer power. See, a prosumer is a professional consumer. What does the professional mean? That means the difference between a professional and an amateur is amateurs don't get paid. So if you're a consumer and you don't get paid for what you're buying, then you're an amateur. I'm a prosumer. I'm a professional consumer. So even though I consume products and services, I find ways for them to pay me for my consumption. That's why I'm an affiliate of so much stuff. Not so much that I want to push products on you guys, but I do have a need for these tools and resources. So why not make those tools and resources pay for themselves? So I essentially get them for free. MWR Financial is no different. I'm an affiliate of it. I sell a few of these and people buy them. They love the products and services, and I ultimately get mine for free. But one of the little known resources that's in MWR Financial that most people don't use or take advantage of is this one right here, legal self-help, right? So when I click on legal self-help, it brings me to this page right here. So when I was forming my LLC for iHustle Media Group, I needed an operating agreement. Now in Missouri, some states require an operating agreement. I don't think it's required here in Missouri, and this is not legal advice, so don't pin that on me. Go talk to a lawyer or a professional about that. But some states require it. Now, we don't require it in Missouri to file your LLC, but if you want to set up a business bank account, which I do, I have to have an operating agreement on file. So let me stop the screen because I think my mouse is stuck. All right, there we go. So I think we're good now. So what I was able to do is, because I'm already subscribing to MWR Financial to get my credit right, to use their tax and their accountants and CPAs to help me with business taxes and all that kind of stuff, I might as well use them for these documents as well. So if I go here, the first thing that you do is you put your state in. So I'm in the state of Missouri, so I put my state in, and then it shows me all of the legal documents that are available for me to customize in this system. And there's 3 that you need right off the bat, especially for me building iHustle Media Group. Number 1 is the LLC operating agreement. So if I go to get started now, basically it's going to ask me some questions about my LLC and what do I need to do to get that going and get it formed, right? But also from the LLC, I'm going to go back to these cookies. In addition to the operating agreement for my LLC, I also need a privacy policy for my website. Now, a lot of people are building websites and they don't have a strong privacy policy for their website. This is included. And then also terms and conditions or terms of use for your website. Very important. When you build your website and you start applying for business credit, business funding, and financing, they are going to check for your privacy policy and terms and conditions, right? So since I already have MWR for my personal finances, I might as well use their self-help legal to get some of these other documents that I need. There's another document that's in here as well, for local biz marketing pros. When I build websites and do legal services, do marketing services for people, there are some contracts and agreements that are in here for marketing, website design, and that kind of stuff. So this is a pretty cool source, and I'll put a link to it in the description for those of you who may be thinking about, you know what, Cortez, I do need to get my personal credit in order. I could use some of these legal documents to help me in my business. Maybe you're thinking about forming your own LLC, whether it's in the media space or wherever. You need an operating agreement. You need terms and conditions for your website. You need contracts. Like this thing, when I put in what I needed, and let me just show you a few more. So they have them out here by industry, right? So if I go down here to events, you'll see if I'm a photographer, if I have venue spaces that I rent, if I'm a caterer, all of these agreements are already written by attorneys. You just plug in your information, right? Independent contractor. So consulting agreement, that is one that I've used in the past, right? Website design, IT. So you need this kind of stuff, and it's included in the membership, right? So commercial leases, equipment leases, all of the things that you might need in business. Instead of paying an attorney for all of this stuff, I could use this stuff that's already in the system. So that's just something that I wanted to share with you guys. So got the LLC done. I thought I had my EIN number. I know I have got my EIN number for this, but I called the IRS and it's like, nope, we can't find the EIN for iHustle Media Group. So I got to set up another EIN. But because I know I'm going to be building business credit and business funding, I'm going to go ahead and set up my business address first. So when I apply for the business EIN, I can use the business address on that paperwork right out of the gate. Unfortunately, I've already filed my LLC, so I'm gonna have to go back and amend that with the Secretary of State and change it to the new business address. But nevertheless, when you're building out your business and you're doing all the paperwork, you're laying the foundation, you want to secure your business address first, then file your LLC with the business address on it, and your what do they call it, so that you don't have to use your home address. And then when you file your LLC, that's going to be you file your EIN that's going to be owned and registered to the LLC. You want to put the business address with the IRS, so all of that stuff matches right out of the gate. You have your domain name, you have your business email address, you have your business physical address, and you fill all of that out in your paperwork, so it all matches right out of the gate, so you don't have to think about it going forward, and it makes it easier for you to be able to get apply for and get approved for business credit and business funding. So that's going to be the next step that I'm doing. I'm going to show you guys the walk around, because as I think about a business space, yes, when I first did this, I used iPostal, and there's nothing wrong with iPostal and some of those services like that. But because I'm a content creator, it just makes sense for me to use a dope space for my business address where I have other amenities to it. So I've got conference rooms, I've got meeting rooms, I've got kitchens, I've got board rooms, I've got whiteboards and smart boards and all that stuff I have access to in this facility. It costs me a little bit more, but I get access to some of the space that I need for my business anyway. So when you're thinking about your business address and you're completing that paperwork, think about not just an address where you can receive mail. Is there a place that you can get multiple purposes from that address for close to the same amount, right? That's kind of how I do it. So that's what I want to share with you guys tonight. So EIN is coming, LLC is done, but I've got to update that in the system, and I got to go down to the Secretary of State and change that and then I'll file the new EIN with the address, the new business address, and all that good stuff. So we're just humming right along, man. I'm thinking about product development. What is going to be the core products and services that we're going to offer at iHustle Media Group? Kind of got a good idea, but really got to lay them all out so I can build out my fulfillment processes and procedures, all of that good stuff. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If y'all need help with any of this stuff, holler at your boy. If you're interested in MWR Financial, it's $100 a month. If you want, it's $150 a month. If you want that membership, and the affiliate side is a little bit more, but you'll see all of that stuff on the website. But I wanted to just share that with you. There's more to it than just credit repair. A lot of people think of it as just a credit repair company. No, it's all about cash flow and wealth building overall. And part of building wealth is business building. So they've got all sorts of tools and legal tools for you to use to help you build a bigger, better, stronger, more stable, more robust, and legit business. So check that out for yourself. The link is in the description. Till I'll talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.